My name is Adrian Guntensperger. I own and operate a Guntensperger Farm Services, which is a custom dry manure spreading and forage harvesting business. So we're located at a seaforth, which is about 20 minutes from Lake Huron in southwestern Ontario. We serve a wide variety of customers across about 100-kilometer radius from where we are. All types of operation, dairy, beef, sheep, and even a lot of cash crop farmers who are buying in nutrient amendments, whether it's compost or other types of manure. So we strive to provide the best possible services to our customers and follow the environmental regulations that are in place. So the three main factors that I would say we face is employees, so labor essentially. So finding, training, and keeping good help is probably in the top. Number two, I would say equipment costs. So with what's going on in the world right now, the increased cost of fuel and equipment changing so fast that it's hard to keep up with our customer rates. And sometimes customers feel like the increase is too fast, but we're just trying to keep up with what's happening in the world. And then from a customer or an environmental standpoint of view, I find a big issue is lack of storages amongst farms. So I see a lot of operations which don't have enough storage. So it forces us to spread late in the year or early in the year in less than ideal conditions because they don't have enough storage to make it through the winter months. I get most of my ideas from either social media or the internet. Usually I always look at how is everybody else doing it? What are other people doing that we're not doing, right? And why are they doing it? I ask myself, why are they doing it a certain way? And I look to other countries too, especially Germany, because their nutrient regulations are a lot stricter than we are here. So there's a lot of technology that's been developed there that it's coming here too. The technology is available, but it's not as widespread. So I always look to see what can we do better, where can I get my customers to, where can we do a better job for our customers so they can be more efficient with their nutrients. Yeah, they can be more efficient with their nutrients, and we're doing the job that needs to be done to be environmentally responsible. We need to be more efficient with our use of nutrients, how we apply them, and especially with the cost of fertilizer. There's a lot of value in manure and organic amendments. So I feel like if we can become more efficient, and that's on the application side and how it's managed once it's applied and how we credit that to the crop use, I think there's a lot of potential in the industry to be more efficient. I would say GPS technology and the scale technology. So GPS, which basically is guidance, vehicle guidance for our tractors. So it makes everything, we know exactly what we're covering, how many tons per acre we're spreading, and how we're doing it, right? It's guiding us, so it gives us more consistent results. And then this use of a scale, so we can weigh everything that goes into the spreader, so we know exactly what we're spreading on a per acre base. So I think the first way, in my opinion, is on the university level, educate young people that are going out into practice, because they always bring new ideas, whether it's a workplace or running their own business. And I would say training to existing operators, specifically targeted to the types of operations that can benefit from the technology. I think that a hurdle or struggle that we face is getting customers to adapt or pay for new technology. I think especially on manure spreading, because a lot of farmers view it as a side product of their main business. So it's they look at it as what's the cheapest way to basically spread it on the land. There's definitely training, or a lot of operations don't know what's all out there for technology to be more efficient, right? And then when we bring this technology to the table or to their operation, then they're like, well, why am I paying more for your services over somebody else's services? So in my opinion, sometimes that it is a struggle that you could lose work because operations are more focused on the cost than what they're actually getting in return. I'm going to say I think that environmental regulations will get stricter in the future, and that's going to affect how operations need to manage, whether it's their storages or how they spread, to be more compliant with the regulations. So to expand on that, I think that nutrient application, mineral application is in the winter months is not allowed. So the way nutrients or spreading of nutrients is managed is if we can spread it through the summer or early fall into whether it's cover crops or worked into the ground, you have a lot more nutrients available without leaching into water sources. And then even early spring, you want to wait till the ground is dry and you can actually work it in instead of just leaving it on top. So yeah, I feel like that's where we need to be better. I would say we need to find ways to make nutrient hauling more efficient. So especially with liquid, it's a lot of water that you're hauling around, a lot of volume, costs a lot of money, right? Or on the dry manure side, sometimes it's not composted, so you're hauling a lot of straw, right? So it's low nutrient value material, right? So I think we need to find ways, whether we compost it on farm or how we bed the animals, to be more efficient and haul these nutrients longer distances more efficiently, whether it's composted first or dewatered. I think there's a lot of room for growth in how efficient we are, especially with the cost of fuel and equipment rising at such a fast pace.